SGC here, and we are back for a first impression. Who sells bricks in Hong Kong? Episode 1. This is a joint production by ViuTV, One Cool Film Production, and Media Asia. And crazy thing is, this is airing on the 9:30 p.m. time slot, and it's directly competing with TVB's Death by Zero. Sat So. I watched a bit of that, and it's relatively kind of newer for TVB, so I applaud them for trying. But you got nothing on ViuTV. I don't know. Anyways, so what's this about? It's a modern comedy, thank God, and it's about the trials and tribulations of real estate agents in Hong Kong. And seriously, it is a very relatable topic of the struggles of people trying to find a home in that expensive local market. So, some background research, because my Chinese is non-existent. I can't read people's names, so this stars some big names. We got Mark Cheng, Queenie Chu, and Michelle Saram. And apparently, the rest of the cast is relatively green. Apparently, we got Jennifer Yu, Fish Liew, Tony Wu, Yanni Chan, Stanley Yao, Yao Yik-ping, Eric Sui, Erica Chu, and I don't know why they didn't list Kenneth Wu on this, because Kenneth Wu is a big part of episode 1. But yeah, anyway, so I found this online and I was like, whoa, it's from them again, so I was curious, and it's Fish. Fish, I loved her in number 1, Cheng Ying Street number 1. I can never say, I never remember where the number 1 goes. But she was great in that, so I was definitely wanting to see what's happening. And holy smoke, she looks super badass and attractive. And I think they got it. Like the opening sequence of the two real estate companies going head to head, and well, I forgot that guy's name. But it was some cool introduction. So as a first episode, it's not atypical, really. It introduces you to the estate agents and the two companies, and it jumps to Kenneth Wu's character right away. Like, it jumps from that confrontation, and you see a little bit of them doing their thing, and it jumps 1 month ago, and it focuses on Kenneth Wu's character and Yanni Chan's character, which she's cute, and their chemistry is interesting, and Kenneth Wu he's really fun. With his background, where he lives in a unit that's like owned by his uncle, I guess, and it's like cut up into smaller units where they rent it out. We got the two, are they sisters? I don't know. The way they speak on this at the same time, and they finish each other's sentences. That was really fun. We got two old guys. I think one of them is a TVB actor. He looks like one of them, so that's been interesting. And holy smokes, Johnny Summer is in this. No, I meant Danny Summer. Danny Summer is in this. So that was a plus. And interesting is that the selling point of the drama is Mark Cheng, but he's not even the main character. He's the CEO of Fish's company. And it's gonna be interesting to see how is this gonna be received, because even the media is focusing on his comeback. But he's not the main lead. Even the director shared that this drama won't have a typical male or female main lead, which is kind of cool, because it is an ensemble cast, and what they're going for is that we'll meet all the different characters, and we'll get to introduce the new faces. So that's really neat. One huge triumph I feel with the series was that one of the characters in the Dragon real estate company, she is definitely not what you normally see on Hong Kong TV. The fact that they went on a limb and cast that particular actress, great. Good for her. Good for the production. And I think you just gotta rep more local Hong Kongers, really. Because when you go to the TVB, it's always Hong Kong, Miss Hong Kong here, Miss Vancouver here, Miss whatever, Mr. Who, whatever. They don't really rep Hong Kong people per se, like the regular folk. So it's nice that they had that, and And definitely Fish is not your typical TVB, and definitely I hope she doesn't like. She just gotta stretch her wings and just really let people see how she does. And I really am looking forward to the rest of the series, just to see all these green people, I would say. And granted, I'm so horrible with names. I'm gonna try to remember their English names, and that's about it. But as a first episode, holy, this spoke really well. In the sense where it is the struggle. Like, you have young kids out there, who work a lot of part-times and they can't really get a career job, and then the older folk are like, what's up, why don't you just focus up and look for a career job, as if it's that easy. But it's not. And it was a nice moment when the uncle was finally realizing, oh, my nephew is a good kid, he's trying his best with what he's got and he's working really hard, and that was a good moment. And I do wonder why they structured the first episode as this, as in like the huge opening and then a very like really down-to-earth story. I really enjoyed that. And just the struggles of Hong Kongers who are, you know, living in a like crazy housing market, and how do they survive. Like even the two sister twins or whatever, they're making some money, and it's relatable. Like they're making enough money to pay their rent and live, but they don't have enough money to save or invest. That is a reality for a lot of Hong Kongers. And definitely, I just hope more people see this. The fact that it's like fighting 9:30 time slot, it is pretty intense. I haven't seen a full episode of Death by Zero, like Sa Sao. I can't even pronounce the Chinese name for this because I don't know how to read, illiterate here. But yeah, like that one is full of like major TVB casts. Here is like the total opposite. We have some big hitters, but the people that are carrying this narrative forward is the more green actors and actresses. So good on them. Really, really happy that it exists. I love how ViuTV is doing more of like down to earth. Granted, it's not as crazy as The Gutter. The Gutter has like really trippy cinematography here, but this is much more straight, like normal TV that you're used to. But granted, there are some sequences where it does require you to actually look at the screen, because that's what TV is. TVB, you ain't, and you don't want to be. So overall, I don't even know how many episodes there are. So that's nice. So I look forward to what's gonna go down with the entire series. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna be on the lookout for whatever ViuTV is putting out, and at least give it a try as a first impression, and then give it to you guys. I don't know if I will do these in Chinese, because I'll just look down, because I'll be less, I don't know. I feel like I'll get more views, but because people actually will think this is the first episode or something. But nope, I'm gonna stick with Chinese and I'm gonna stick with English, I mean. So yeah, I mean, you can find this wherever. I think it's definitely worth your while to check it out. It is something different. The fact that it's about real estate is very different already. Like, I'm just looking back of what's recent. It's always about cops, doctors, spies, or like some ancient China thing, or something. Or the contemporary stuff is always like time travel. Like, I feel like TVB is always that. Cops, doctors, time travel. That's all they got. Once in a while they got some, you know, wholesome stories for like the family, and then they milk that to its death. Like, I'm looking at you, or it's just like being so proud of yourself that you're airing 7 episodes a week. 8. A good thing to be proud of, because you're just, you know, like, what quality is that? I don't know. Anyways, that's it. It was a good episode, entertaining episode. Kenneth Wu, really great. I do wonder what's the rest of the cast. There was that cringe I faint and please buy estate character that I'm not looking too forward to. I hope he doesn't do that for the rest of the entire episode. I do wonder what's the formatting going to be, in the sense of going forward. Like, is each episode going to be a like one character driven? And also, they do the whole fourth wall breaking where they talk to the camera as well. There's like that part with the uncle talking about his nephew and all that. So I wonder if that's going to carry over. Probably. And I wonder if that's influenced by the gutter where they have like 1 or 2 lines to the screen as well. Anyways, I talked long enough, and that's it. So keep liking, keep watching, and subscribe and share, because sharing is caring. And that is it for this first impression of who sells bricks in Hong Kong. Take care and stay safe. Out.